story we are playing on because we are little scaredy cats. And there is no reason to play on Expeditioner.
All right, let's go. I'll accompany you there. Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah. Been ready.
I just want to know what's under Gustav's, like,
I set up
hidden
these
ability. I mean, I know what's under them, really. I know what's under them, but
don't tell your sister.
I want to know
Sort
what
of
was meant to be under them.
borrowed.
What it could have been.
Expedition. Come on, Gustav, speed up a bit.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Sophie will have
Yeah,
already
they're
demolished by the
unselectable.
time
They don't do
you've
anything.
arrived.
My head.
C'est la vie.
Can't believe so.
Fun fact, Elliot, I don't know if you know this, but there was a
She looks so much.
there's been a glitch found which allows you to take Sophie with you out of the prologue.
I'm sure she already has a necklace full of.
She has no weapon. She doesn't appear in battle,
What?
You look.
Yeah.
I know.
but she does have stats.
Come on.
She does, and she does have a weapon. Her weapon's unnamed, no character portrait. You can't use her in battle, but it scales as A for every stat. So.
You won. All right. I saw her.
Yeah.
Oh, the plaza is lively. Why people like to celebrate?
Well done to her, you know.
is still a mystery to me, but oh well. The red and white.
Yeah.
I've always found it beautiful.
Get her out.
Don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago, but
No.
clearly you never got over her.
The guy who hid in the bin didn't survive the gamage either. In fairness,
It's a bit late, isn't it?
he I don't know if you probably do know, but like if you go back to that bin, you do find something in it. In Lumiere at the end, but it's not the guy. he well gamaged.
I can't imagine what you're going through.
He tried his best though, bless him.
I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had a whole...
Sounds plausible.
We're all fine. Mostly.
I'm not fine.
You will be.
So I guess my theory that skipping that cutscene too early crashes the game may be wrong, because I skipped the cutscene late and the game still crashed.
Oh, Luna's playing. You two would make a cute couple. Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in this. I've always loved the harbor.
It's that save.
Let's check on my own.
It screws me over if the game crashes here.
Gustav, we got something for you.
Very frustrating. Oh well.
For your...
Oh,
I shall.
and
I can do.
I promise.
Andrea,
I'll use...
I should check on my own. She's probably alone, as usual. I knew it.
Please.
Yeah. Look, I know the rest of us. You don't need to.
1 year out.
I know.
If anyone.
So did
No, I don't.
Emma.
Lumiere. Besides,
Right.
sure.
Doubly love.
All right.
Old man.
You're this time. Ah,
Our beloved.
don't get too.
My darling sister has arrived. She'll kill me if I don't say goodbye. The chief. What?
This is
I've heard you.
you and
You should put that.
there are.
M.
We're never.
And you're so.
Just.
Me.
We're. She. You mean the?
Just suggest.
I do. Anyway.
Okay, let's try and not crash the game again. Sweet. No crash percent. Don't actually need to heal there, but in the any percent, or well, basically in new game, you definitely do need to heal there. So I'm trying to get into the habit because I am actually going to play new game eventually. I swear, Copium. Death bomb damage scales off of your attack power. In the world of controlled explosions, no. In the world of glitches, yes. Someone has found a way to gain so much vertical velocity that you quite literally go through the skybox and end up in space. And I'm not joking, it is literally space. So that's kind of cool. I don't think it's helpful or useful, but it's cool. But basically, to answer your question, Elliot, what happens is Death Bomb is a... Like, all attacks in this game, pretty much, are just scaled off of the base attack. So you can think of them as a multiplier. So I use potency of 100 is the base attack potency, and then everything else, right? So Death Bomb is a regular attack with a potency of 300. It scales off of your attack power like everything, like all other damage you do. So you can get to like 80k or whatever with it just by stacking stuff like first offensive, augmented first strike.
Is that?
Burning death plus
tree's not too far from
burning affinity.
They'll regroup there.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Base shield plus shield affinity.
Here we are. Huh.
So it takes advantage of multipliers. Not all multipliers though. So for example, I don't think inverted affinity works because they die before inverted applies.
Something's disrupting the chroma around here. Be careful.
So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I've also like given them more like 100% crit rate and that kind of thing. They do benefit from the solo pictos, so like if you wanted to, like
Set up these handholds.
it's slow because of the animation length, but what you can do is you can have like
Let us thank them for that.
someone be just in the party solo, detonate using the solo pictos, and then have the second expedition come in, have two of them detonate, and then solo picto down with the last remaining person, and you're doing like nearly 1 million damage before the opposing, like the enemy get a turn if you do that, which is kind of funny. And my L can do a ton of damage, obviously, because of the Virtuose multiplier. Yeah. Like you see there, Avec. Avec has 3 shields, but is it 0? Is it the HP gate? Because the damage actually applies before shields even apply. To the enemies only. the damage applies before your own shields, after your own shields have applied, which is great because it means that shield affinity works. But yeah, you can also have like, so you know, I don't know if you probably do know about it, the hidden weapons in New Game Plus, the Beget weapons.
The weird.
So what they start at level 33, and they have auto
It's
death,
been a long day. We should make camp.
revive, and go first on revive automatically applied to them. So they're like obviously meant to be used as death bomb weapons.
We should camp first.
Rookie error. If you mash square too much to go in here after the camp, you end up loading in twice. Doesn't have, I don't believe it has any exploit potential, but it does lose you time. So, there you go.
Wait. Everyone. Looks like a different species.
Doesn't matter. They're between us and Mael.
Those mines. Be careful.
Thanks for that brilliant contribution, Gustav.
Over there. A hut.
Slow down. We don't know what's inside yet.
Do 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 do.
How did you find me?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Again. Alright, alright. But this time I have backup. That was fun. You if...
Lost 1.1 seconds there somehow. Maybe on my gold I like actually use an attack that wasn't momentum striking is somehow faster, and I've just written my notes down wrong. Not impossible.
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
I am nothing if not a pro.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion. Guess we found 68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
That anchor doesn't look man-made. It's forging something. So they have intelligence.
Yeah, boy. Look at that, all elite gaming. I need to really find a visual cue for that, because thus far I've just been doing it by vibes.
So many. I don't like this. Merde. This one is gigantic.
Avoid those at all costs.
Ugh.
Surprised to find you here.
I hope we can trust him.
Well, at least we can upgrade our pintos.
I hope we can trust him. Yes. Yes, you can trust me.
Did Noko tell you anything more about the village, other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Gestrels then.
Keep hitting these little micro walls.
Blades sharp.
These things are fascinating.
How do they even stand?
Don't jump there. Note to self. Which I'm pretty sure is a note that I made to myself
This is confusing.
the last time I did a run.
Built it to make their village harder to find.
Note to self. Listen to notes to self. "13 whole hours, zowie, wowie, zowie."
It's really a village of Gestrels.
They seem better at surviving than humans.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite.
There's
We need to...
others. A white. You know? So
Why? We all
the straight lead the way.
was it for survival on the continent? The pu-
Thank you.
just
Thanks.
Do 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 do.
Feeling better?
Yeah.
We can debrief along the way. Let's head east to Eskier's nest.
Lune's so funny. We don't have time for we don't have time for frivolity. She's a scary lady, though. You can tell by my splits background that I think so. Is Lune at her most thunderous?
Interesting decor.
Eskier is said to feed on light.
Are you okay, Maya?
I don't know. Getting a bit of deja vu again.
The light here. It feels a little... I don't know. Yeah.
Ah, that was real bad. Have abandoned the jump spam. Oh well.
The more information we get, the more questions I have.
You okay, Sia?
Yeah. Eskier is... surprising.
Okay,
Oh,
take the no.
but
Scram!
Francois and
That
Eskier are very
dodgy
different
stair
from
climbing
Gestrels
cost
and
me nearly a
Everest.
whole second.
Think the Paintress created them too.
If not, who else?
Maybe they came from another world.
There, the animation cancel probably would be faster. TBs. I well nearly wrote in the notepad then.
Here we go.
Let's go, SK. The silly place, yeah, exactly.
A shrine to the paint.
Do we need to swim? Not really.
Interest destroyed our world. And someone built her a shrine.
The weak-minded turn to whatever they can to explain the unknown.
I mean, the biggest tragedy is that Gustav doesn't get to, like, you know, figure out what's going on. Like, everyone else, like, gets answers. Gustav's just like, why? And then dead. Poor guy.
Looks like a farm.
Like old times, eh?
What endings would have been possible if he'd survived? Yeah, I know. Although, obviously, we know from the Max relationship thing with Mael that Verso would never have allowed that. Reason number 256 as to why Verso is a manipulative dick.
Fury is over there. Ooh,
Verso Madge, exactly.
something scary.
That's it. Hitbox Madge. Jumping over lanterns, Madge. Okay, let's hope we get the good RNG. Nope. Be losing time because of this.
The dance begins.
We've done nothing to you. We should be on the same side. Let her go.
Something's going on up there.
Esquier, get us up there!
I still managed to save 3 seconds there, so I guess on PB I got equally bad RNG. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did.
Head for the monolith, through the quarry to the north.
Time for a swim.
Add menu, that was. Sigh.
Everyone okay?
Any other tricks we should know?
One thing at a time.
Thought there was a cutscene there. There was not. Bad rolling as well.
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Is it
Don't worry, I'm sure it won't come up.
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
Get juking, get juking. Whoa. In. That's the problem with nanite. So much geometry, so much collision.
Looks like we passed the danger zone.
And no sign of your special Nevron?
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
Finesse and grace.
wish there were more of these like team kills. It's like there should be one because if you look at like Clair's area, like there's obviously some bosses that are kind of like quote unquote, you know, major or cornerstone or tentpole, whatever you want to call them, bosses. And Goblu is one of them. Evek is one of them. Duelist is one of them. Lampmaster is one of them. They're kind of the four, like they're kind of like the four Nevrons that Clair made, right? The nasty pasty ones. Even though Goblu's a bit of a joke. Anyway, so you'd just think that them plus the Axons would all have their like a you know, a cinematic finish, but unfortunately not. I mean, there's no you know, this complaint, as it were, quote unquote, basically just amounts to the classic, I wish there was more of this good thing, and I'm willing to sacrifice nothing for it. Which is like, you know, typical like feedback that players have for games in development, right? It's like there is a budget for everything, but it just, I guess, just like for completionist reasons, if nothing else, I just feel like the others should have, you know, Goblu should get one, and the Axon should get one as well. But they don't, and that's fine. I'm over it. As you can see. There's a lot of time lost there. But there was a cutscene. It's like legitimately like 3 seconds maybe or so lost.
Minoko Station is to the north.
Doo-doo-doo. I guess Minoko Station's like a kennel, kind of. Does it look like a kennel, now that we know? Let's have a look.
Follow the tracks.
I feel like it might.
Lead us to Minoko.
A train. Gustav would have liked to see.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, like the...
Lumiere had trains running throughout the
Oh,
continent.
I can't remember what he's called. The dog in Tokyo.
Here we are. Minoko Station.
Is that a Grundis? I knew it.
Makes sense.
They're real too.
Yeah, there was a dog that waited for his yeah, Hachiko, yeah, at Shibuya. Was it Shibuya? I think it was Shibuya. It was somewhere. It was somewhere in Tokyo, and Shibuya is a place in Tokyo. Da-da-da-da-da. So I'm thinking, does Renoir? I don't know if any of the Renoir fights, other than the first one, where Gustav gets shanked. I'm pretty sure none of them have like cinematic endings either. It seems a bit odd. Oh well.
Welcome, my friends, to old Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just Neverons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably...
Yes, that one was pretty good in fairness. That one was real good. Not this time. Big fan.
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
It also adds a bit more pungency to it when you...
It's okay,
pungency.
Minoko.
When you...
Let's move on.
Oh my god.
Shall we?
Have I just gone the wrong way? No, I've not. That was some awful spawns. Jesus.
How
Have I gone the wrong way?
our
No.
piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
Those spawns were so bad it threw
One of
me
the
off.
great mysteries. I wish we had more
Like,
time.
I don't remember it being that bad. Have I gone the wrong way?
Yeah.
So, Minoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier.
Yeah, the lyrics
There were
really...
more of us Gestrels back then.
when you translate them.
The fracture tore
Pretty good.
us apart.
I mean, they're pretty good untranslated as well, obviously.
Fractions
but
survived.
I just don't know what they
Our
say.
forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the centre. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now.
I never said there was treasure.
Really? Just about juked it. Just about juked it. Just about.
Blades sharp. So, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
Whoa! Heyo, heyo! Look at that. It's half bad, isn't it?
This manner's intact. Why does it feel so familiar? The dance begins.
Let us get to it.
So this is Visage Island.
He who guards truth.
They always wonder, right? Like, they have this information about, you know, those who came before, right?
Infinite sea of them.
For those who come after, etc., etc. But like, Lune seems to know a lot about the continent, right? Like, she's like, oh, so this is Visage Island. I know what Visage Island is. But where did
This
like
is creeping me.
how do some expeditioners return? I don't know if that was ever really discussed. Where expeditioners return to Lumiere. I thought the general strategy was somewhat morbidly to just die out there and leave the journal and hope people find him. You generally don't go until they die. How do you mean? Well, as in most of them return to Lumiere.
These masks feel ominous.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. But just makes me wonder how they get. Do you know what I mean? Like, how does Lune know? I mean, obviously they can trace Expedition Zero because
Monoko.
presumably Expedition Zero records did come back because Verso and or Renoir will have come back.
Sounds like.
But at some point.
Protect.
But like, how can Lune know what Visage Island is? You know? Unless Verso told her about it, I guess. But like, it seems like there is some stuff known, right? Like the Indigo Tree and that kind of thing.
Time to hit big. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah. So the Indigo Tree, yes, you are right. The Indigo Tree there in particular would have. I just feel like there is some stuff that they know, you know, like Esquire. I suppose that was also in Expedition Zero's journal. Slash, I imagine there might have been sightings of Esquire as well.
Swim.
The architecture looks very different here.
This kind of place never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
Yeah. And you'd think the Jestrels may have gone back to Lumiere as well at some point. Like, there's no good reason why the Jestrels never went to Lumiere. Especially the ones who adventure. It's like you got the merchant Jestrels who adventure, and then you got the... what's it, the treasure hunter ones? Yeah, you got the merchants and the treasure hunters. The searchers, yeah. So the retrievers.
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane. I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
I guess the analogue there is like, yeah, retrievers. But I don't know what the analogue is for the merchants. That seems a bit of a weird
Dance
one.
feels familiar.
I guess like the fighting thing as well is like play fighting.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Never seen it.
Like, there's that journal where it's like, oh yeah, play fought the Gestrel, and he like he killed me. Like he hit me so hard he damn near killed me. It's like how dogs don't know their own strength kind of thing when they're playing. That journal was tragic. I mean, when you think about the implication, it's really savage. He's like, he's hit me so hard, I'm pretty sure I have a catastrophic brain injury. So I'm just going to write this journal, sit down here, and I guess die. Wow. Oh, no. Oop. See you, Luna. Bye.
This place is huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further.
There's like a massive out of bounds glitch
Feels like
on this stage. You just run straight down to Siren. It's really cool, actually. But it's really difficult to do, and I'm not ever going to do it. Because I'm a baby. A massive, massive crying baby. Don't know if that is faster actually going over there. I'm not going to risk it. Just in case it's not.
What's that?
I know there's at least one enemy over there, so I could, worst case scenario, it could be slower and I end up in an
so
encounter.
it creates all of
And
that.
that'd be really
fire.
tragic.
We should take it out. It would definitely be an advantage against Iran.
Thought I'd just talk myself into a roll then. Hello, Glissando. Do that every time. Literally every time. Hello, Siren.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there. She's even grander than I thought.
Yune, you're okay, right?
You're
Swear
okay,
I've
right?
seen these dance before.
You've not been inflicted with charm, have you? Heaven forbid.
This will hurt.
That entire segment was +0-0 between Glissandra and Siren. Well, I guess actually there's not that much of a difference. Yeah. I was thinking all of Siren was +0-0, but it's just that run up. Which makes sense.
Swim.
Let's go, Minoko. Let's go.
We can finally reach the paintress.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit of time.
Keep like skipping cutscenes late. I forget how early you can do it. Like, it's not that I forget how early you do it. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I just forget what I'm even doing. Like, oh yeah, speedrunning, right? Yeah. You've been... It's... Is the rival Salt. Oh no. Sorry, Swirls. Is that Marvel Rivals? A game I've never played. Exactly, there they are.
We are inside the monolith? What was that thing? Why did it help us inside?
So this is pretty much the only map, I think,
Mael.
where there's no significant out-of-bounds skips that have been found.
The paintress.
Fun fact.
She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then.
Each of these zones are like not loaded or something. I can't remember exactly what was said about it, but like there needs to be some triggers that are hit in order for the next area to load properly.
I don't know.
So like here, we need to get through Spring Meadows in order for
Again.
Flying Waters to actually load in. Which is not how any of the other longer maps work. Monolith works a bit differently. Nope. Lost time there. Nice.
Again. Teaching her children to paint, huh?
You might have to loop around the left of there because you don't get the roll. Don't get caught by the ultimate sack of attack, otherwise you are really in for it. That fight is possibly the single worst one to get caught on. I wouldn't know. That Clair Obscur would also be a pretty bad one to get caught on, to be fair as well. Yeah, exactly. So even though you can like one-shot them pretty quick, like pretty easily, you need to sit there and wait for them to. And not only do you need to sit there and wait for them to fall on you, you also like need to skip your turn as well to allow them to do it. It's hanging. It's no good. Away. Not gone the wrong way there before. As soon as I saw that post, I was like, that don't look right. It's the grapple point, you see. Smelt a rat. You can angle that in such a way where you don't roll. Oh! Such skills. There they are. We found them. That one's a toughie. Yeah, that encounter I pretty much never managed to dodge, so that's actually a decent time save. I think I'm going to save quite a lot of time against PB. If it does gold, it won't gold by that much, but... Oh, it may actually, because I think the last time...
How do you know that?
The last time I actually successfully got that skip...
I can read it.
It was before the auto splitter, and before that, like when the load remover works a bit differently. So I actually might, yeah, this could be quite a significant time save actually. I mean, you know, it's all relative, right? When I say significant, let's not. maintaining perspective. There's not any huge swings in this category anymore.
I don't understand.
Verso? You okay?
Yeah, fine. Let's keep moving. We're almost at the top.
Thought going left there wouldn't work. It doesn't work. Oh man. There you go. 11 seconds. Whoop, whoop. The run GG bot is just like totally wrong. it's messed up because this is a new split.
She's there.
I think that's what's going on there.
I can feel her.
We need to be as prepared as possible. Once we go up, there's no turning back.
Time to hit big. I'm ready. Finesse and grace. I can do it.
Not the atelier.
Now, I'm in Renoir's atelier. Alicia, quit dawdling. End of the corridor, you know where it is.
How to lose time on a unlosable time. How to lose time in an area where it should be unlosable.
Now, he has the I need you to The conflict. You will do the writers, and I can't verse so. Although, if you, I'll fight. Can you handle that? Less chief. Good. And read.
Your father was the one erasing everyone. Why would he help repaint everything?
I hid the canvas before I entered, so Maman can't come back again. There's no need to...
Isn't that the nightmare scenario for Verso? He's like, wait, he might help you repaint everything. What? No.
Are you?
Is he bad? But
Save it. I don't. You did. Of course.
I thought...
I was. Everything. I don't. And that.
CL.
Oh,
Thank you.
as long.
You got it.
Not
Thanks for the support.
was it? What will you
I'll do my...
quite?
We have to...
I'm surprised.
He's be...
If you...
What's the...
Maybe.
So I'll try and win their trust back so that I can absolutely screw them even harder. Verso. You little rapscallion.
Lune.
I was.
And what would...
I wouldn't have.
So you'd...
That's.
Knowing what... I don't...
I guess it's kind of apt that it ends like... You know, that it's sort of like... the last camp is at the Dark Shores. That's kind of cool. I would like that. Da-da-da-da-da.
These expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
The sword of Lumia.
I know. Best journal. Absolute beasts. They just JoJo'd it. Or Dragon Balled it. Some form of shonen anime, anyway.
Your father... He's at the tower.
Yes.
I am.
Don't need any of that shit. Exactly. This could be a run end of this guy. It's not impossible to get caught by this dude. As you can see, it's very, very fucking close. It's not a run ender, but it would be a pace. It'd be a pace killer.
The Opera House.
Yeah.
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axon's their Papa's creations, not Claire's.
Almost there.
Mael?
Yeah, so that one's not quite as close as the contorso thing is like not. It's not quite as bad as it first appears. Like their arm isn't a hitbox, thank God. Whereas the spiky dude is a lot spookier.
Papa is somewhere past the gardens.
Renoir has like the freakiest Nevrons. His Nevrons are so weird. Even his Axon, like, you don't even get to see his Axon, but it looks properly deformed. Like, it's not... like, Renoir likes making creatures to be,
Much longer.
you know...
Matt,
like,
we need to defeat
what is my purpose, just to suffer? Renoir's like, yeah. Actually, now you mention it.
Your father's been extra inspired.
This will hurt. Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
I can do it. Fiery.
You're selfish, Aline!
chunky. That was oh.
Please. Thank you. Stop him from painting.
Big fan.
Please, don't say that.
I think from here, Hebes will be smaller and tougher.
Listen to me. Only you.
I think I gave away 0 extra encounters.
Please.
I only messed up like 2 very small movement skips. Everything else is just in hesitation and movement.
I don't want this life.
Stop saying that.
I don't want this life.
It's like the saddest ending as well, this one. Verso begging. Ah,
I just want
horrible.
to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us.
I don't want this life. Shut the fuck up, Verso. You're having it.
Please.
I don't want this life.
Oh dear.
Help me. Help me.
Exactly. I want, never gets. Yeah, exactly. That's quite enough out of you, Verso.